if you're new here. I thought I would film a little night routine slash just kind of what I get up to after work. If you didn't know, I work a full-time job. It is 5 days a week, and today I was in the office, so I guess I just wanted to share a little bit more of like the mundane aspects of life. This is something that I am actually really passionate about, because for the longest time I would just compare myself to what I saw other people on social media doing, and obviously that can be really unhealthy. We all know that. But I don't know, I think social media can just make it look like people have these really exciting lives where something new and fun is happening every single day. And don't get me wrong, people might have lives like that, but I know for the majority of us that isn't the case. And yeah, I just didn't know that for the longest time. I am also all about searching for gratitude in the little things. I think it's so important to just approach everything with a thankful heart, and I just really try and make the most of every single situation. And part of that, I guess, is embracing the fact that I'm in a season where I'm working at the moment full time, embracing what our life looks like right now, even if it's not exactly where I want to be long term, I guess. I know I can just get so caught up in what I wish things looked like, and living with a heart posture of gratitude really helps me to shift my mindset in that way. Needless to say, I just wanted to kind of bring you along on what a regular night looks like. It is 5 p.m. and I've just gotten home from work. I'm actually in our sunroom at the moment, and Rue is running around in the backyard, which is probably why you can hear the birds. My husband Ezra is on his way home, so he's about 5 to 10 minutes away as well. A lot of the time I'll get home before him, do a little bit of a cleanup or a pickup before he gets home, because I want him to come home to a clean house, but he actually did that this morning, which was lovely. I am starting to think about dinner as well, so pumpkin soup is on the roster tonight, and I'm so excited because I made it last week for the first time. I usually make other soups because my whole life my dad has made the best pumpkin soup you'll ever try in your life, and I just haven't even wanted to attempt the same thing, I guess. So I've just always made other soups, but I am living interstate from my dad, so I can't have his pumpkin soup all the time, which sucks, but it means that I have to try on my own to make it. So it was my first time attempting it last week, and I actually really love how it turned out. I might start prepping my veggies. It's not actually dark outside yet, but I just want the house to feel really cozy, so I've turned our kitchen lamp on. I'm just gonna fill up the kettle and make myself a tea, and I'm gonna sit down on the couch and wait for my husband to get home. Once he's home, I'll start prepping dinner because he's actually picking up something from the shops that I need, so I realized I can't really start without him anyway. There is nothing I love more than a clean kitchen. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but Ez actually cleaned it all last night as I was in bed, so that was really, really kind of him. He even wiped down the stovetop and everything. Like, I wouldn't have even done that, so I might just unpack the dishwasher because that's all clean. The other day, Ez and I actually went thrifting, and we found some really, really beautiful stuff, so I thought that I might just give you like a little thrift haul, if you will. So this is everything. We got a couple really cute little trinkets and knick-knack type things. I just love the beading around this glass. How pretty. Ez picked this one, which was so cute. He really, really loved this one, so we brought it home, and we just got a little vase for some flowers, cute little basket that I saw. We got this cute little trinket. I'm actually not 100% sure what I would use it for. I was thinking maybe teas near the kettle, but I'm not sure yet. Could even be like a jewelry box. There are so many possibilities. I have been looking for little dishes like this. Ramekins, I guess. I've been looking for ramekins for a while now, so when I saw both of these, I picked them right up. Then we just got these cute little jugs as well, which I thought would be gorgeous for guests coming over or hosting it all. Ez saw this thermos and really liked it and thought that it would be good for work, so we got that. And then we also got this jar as well, which I really love. We also got a bunch of clothes. But yeah, how cute is all of that? And I just absolutely love that almost every single piece in our house is secondhand. It just adds so much character. Actually, that reminds me, we also got a delivery the other day. This is just about our only piece of new furniture, I guess, in the entire house, and it was a good purchase. I got it when it was 50% off, and I love it. Are you ready? I think if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this this already, but I'll show you here now. Ta-da! It is this beautiful mirror. Oh my goodness, there is no words to describe how beautiful it is. I had been searching for a mirror like this for months, no longer, years. So I've been on the lookout for a very, very long time. I wanted something like the Anthropologie mirror that is available in the US. Unfortunately, they don't ship to Australia, so I had to settle for something a little bit different, but this is probably the closest that I've found, and I actually think I prefer this over the Anthropologie one that I originally wanted. I love it. I'll put the brand that I got it from down here. I think it was Koala Living, but the detail in this mirror is just so beautiful. Oh my goodness, can you even believe how gorgeous that is? So yeah, this is my new favorite spot in the entire house. But yeah, that's my news for the week. Thrifting and a new mirror. Back to the teas. I actually made one for both Ez and I. Well, kind of, but not really. I made one for me, but Ez likes his scalding hot just about, so I'm waiting till he's a bit closer to home to make it because he's stopped out at the shops. Daddy's home! Finally. I'm making you a tea. Oh, my age. It's now just gone 6 p.m. and Ez is currently in the shower, which is probably what you can hear in the background. I have been preheating the oven for probably about 10 to 15 minutes and now I'm going to start our pumpkin soup. I wanted to basically run you through it just because it's so easy and quick and simple, but so flavorful and nutritious and yummy at the same time, and it's just such a great staple to add to your cold weather rotation. So Ez just went out and bought this pumpkin at the shops, which is perfect. This is the size that you need, and if you get a pumpkin this big, you can go with either 2 halves or 1 whole pumpkin. I ordered 2 halves the other day in our grocery shop that we get delivered to us, and this is the size that came, so I just needed a little bit extra, which is why Ez just had to go and pick some more up. I'm gonna put the pumpkin on the baking tray. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil and salt over it, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven at about 200 degrees for probably 25 minutes or so. I will see you after the pumpkin is ready, because that's when we kind of start the next step. While I wait for the pumpkin to cook in the oven, we're going to play some of this. Ez and I got a Nintendo Switch probably a week ago, and it has been so much fun to just play every night, I guess. We've got a couple games. We've got Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, and I really wanted this one, so Ez just went and picked it up on his way home from work today, but we're just gonna play some of that now, and then I'm gonna get up and check on dinner. But Ez is multitasking, so he's watching the Geelong game, because in case you didn't know, he barracks for Geelong. Ez just pointed out that half my viewers are Americans, so you might not know what AFL is or what Geelong is. It's just a footy team, a football team. They probably don't know what footy is either.
They would probably think that football is American football. Well, that's what we call it, but football to them is just NFL. But that's to us American football. So
it's a different type of football.
It's AFL.
Australian rules
football.
I am Mario and Ez is Luigi. Oh my gosh! This reminds me so much of my childhood. Oh my gosh, honey, this feels so nostalgic. Oh, these little toad things are, I'm in a secret tunnel. This is so much harder than I remember it being. Okay, so my pumpkin is almost ready to come out of the oven. So what I've done is I've just cut up some onion and garlic, and I'm frying that in a fry pan or a pot with some olive oil and salt. Then all you need is 2 cans of white beans. So I like cannellini beans, but you can use any white beans, and just 1 can of coconut cream. I'm going to strain the white beans just to get all of like the, I don't even know what it's called, but like, is it alfalfa? Is that a thing? No, maybe I'm just being so weird right now, but the bubbly juice that the beans sit in, we just want to wash that away. Once they're strained, we just want to rinse them with water until there's no bubbles. Once you've done a good job at rinsing them out, they go straight in the pot with the onion and garlic, and you just want to mix that and cook it together for a couple minutes. So our beans are looking like this, our pumpkin should be looking a little bit like this, and I'm just going to use a spoon to kind of spoon out all the insides except the seeds, and I'm just going to spoon the insides straight out and into the pan. After you've put your pumpkin in the pot, just mix it through. We want all the flavors to kind of marinate together for as long as possible, so I like to leave that for a minute or two. Now I'm just going to add in the coconut cream just straight into the pot. Again, I'm just going to mix the coconut cream all the way through, just so it gives it all a chance to kind of marinate together and blend together. So at the moment, this is kind of what it's looking like. You will need some sort of like hand mixer or blender. We got this one recently and really like it, so it works for us. Now is also the time that I will add any extra salt if I taste it and feel like it needs extra. But this one's pretty good, so I might leave it. So this is what we're left with. I did actually end up adding a little bit of water just to thin it out, which worked perfectly. I'm gonna spoon it into the bowls. I'm also in the middle of making some toast at the moment to go with. And then Ez and I are gonna sit down and eat together. So we've both got our soup and we've also got some toast like I mentioned before. We're just gonna watch something on the TV while we eat dinner. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Good night. I love you, darling.
I love you too.
Cuddling with the sweet boy. Ez is grabbing us some dessert. Oh, we got a bitey boy on our hands. Oh, it's a bitey boy. Oh, he's got the teethies out.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. We've got some apple pie and ice cream for dessert. Thank you, darling. It's Zoomy time. Go. Every night we'll bring him outside and he will just get the zoomies and run around for like, how long? Probably 10 minutes. Inside, come on, let's get a treat. Good boy. I'm now just packing lunches away. Beautiful scene.
Thanks.
Just giving the kitchen a final clean. Dishwasher is ready to be put on. So we're about to go to bed. This is kind of like the last part of my night routine. I'll always wash my face, and I have actually developed kind of like a little skincare routine as well, which I've never been in the habit of. I also got these little headbands to keep my fringe out of my face while I am washing it, and they have been a game changer. So what I've been doing at night is just using this cleanser by The Ordinary. It feels a lot more gentle on my skin than normal cleansers, and it doesn't feel like I'm scrubbing my skin away, but I'm still left feeling really clean after using it. And then after that I will just rinse my face and then moisturize. So I've been finding that that really helps. The funny thing is that I am actually a very crunchy person. It's not something that I feel like I really talk about a lot publicly, but I'm very aware of everything that I eat, what I put in my body, what I put on my body, and like chemicals and that sort of thing. So I was hesitant to use all of these products that I'm mentioning because I don't know, I just kind of do think like less is more. But I was really struggling with my skin a couple months ago, and my dad actually got me this and it did work really well. So there's that. I don't know, I feel kind of like by being crunchy it can put just an extra stress, I guess, into your life, and I've come to realize that the stress from being so like hyper aware of what I'm putting in and on my body is actually probably affecting me worse than if I just consumed it or put it on my body in the first place. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but let me know if it does down below. Anyway, I'm gonna rinse this off and then I'm gonna moisturize. Something I have also just very recently become is a shower in the morning girly. I have never been that way. I have always showered at night right before I went to bed, and I don't know, since moving into the house I've just found that I love waking up and jumping in the warm water, especially now that it's getting really quite cold here. I think it just helps wake me up and it just kind of feels really refreshing to start your day off feeling super clean. But how weird, like I remember as a kid my dad was always a morning shower person, and I just remember thinking it was so weird, like who showers in the morning? I don't know, like do you shower in the morning or do you shower at night? Are you a morning girly or a night girly? There we go, I'm all moisturized, feeling good. The last thing to do is just to brush my teeth and then I'll be ready for bed. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!